right, everyone, can you please be seated? All right, thank you everyone for coming to the commencement of Cycle 54. Can we get a round of applause? All right, thank you for the round of applause. My name is Tylen Roberson. I am a part of the commencement, commencing with these beautiful people over here. And to kick things off, we have a little introductory video, and then after that, we have the welcome by Ms. Brandice Meva, our program manager. But right before we start, I would like to ask you to please silence your phones out of respect for the ceremony. And without further ado, here's the video. Hi, I am Tylen Roberson. Hi, I'm Tylen Roberson, and I am a brand new resident at i.c.stars coming in from Cycle 54. Throughout my stay here, I have gained the ability to tap into my untapped potential and honed my skills in order to prosper in business, leadership, and technology. But I didn't do it alone, though. I was surrounded by the most inspiring, beautiful, and supportive staff members and cycle members during my tenure here. And I could not be more grateful to them for everything. But you won't just hear it from me, though. I took the time to ask each intern what was the most impactful thing you've gained from i.c.stars. And here's the answer from each and every one of them.
At i.c.stars, I learned how to use both technology and community to leave a positive impact on the world, and also the importance of networking and creating long life connections.
The most impactful thing I learned by working with i.c.stars is being able to work in a diverse group on learning about active listening and as well as networking.
The most impactful thing that I gained from i.c.stars is being able to speak more confidently in front of audiences and having the ability to network and connect more with others professionally.
The most impactful thing I learned at i.c.stars was properly and effectively networking.
My most valuable lesson at i.c.stars is how to work together in a team and how to coordinate in a professional setting.
Most impactful thing I've learned here at i.c.stars was how to network.
Most impactful thing I got from i.c.stars was hope. Hope that anything is not only possible, but within my reach, with hard work and community.
So the most impactful thing I gained from i.c.stars was a community that believed in me and my abilities.
During the i.c.stars program, I gained two skills for myself. It's very important. It's time management skills and responsibility.
So the most impactful thing I've gained at i.c.stars is a new list of friends. So friends are very important to me. So I have a new list of friends that I can depend on for the rest of my life.
The most impactful lesson was leveraging technology and collaboration to drive social change.
The most impactful things that I've gained through my time here at i.c.stars are definitely the relationships that I build.
That there truly are genuine people that care for your success. That we are all leaders with discovered and undiscovered talents, skills, and gifts.
The most impactful thing has been the opportunity to work with such a diverse group of individuals and making friends that have been the greatest support of my time here.
i.c.stars really helped me rediscover my open-mindedness and inner myself. Plus, I have met great people along the way who were incredibly supportive and inspiring.
As you can see, the impact i.c.stars has left not only on myself, but my entire cohort has been nothing less than transformative. I would like to thank the Cycle staff for working tirelessly to help us grow, my Cycle mates for helping me evolve into the person that I am, and Sandy Castro, because without her vision, we wouldn't be where we are today. I would like to end this section with the most impactful thing I gained from i.c.stars, and that was to tap into my ability to build quality human-to-human connections, both professionally and personally. Thank you.
First of all, you guys are surely leadership incarnate with that traffic today. The weather is not the best, but we are, and that's why we're here. So, welcome to the i.c.stars C54 commencement. We're so glad you're here. You know, I commenced from i.c.stars back in 2006 myself. And what's so crazy is I was part of Cycle 11, and at that time, Sandy was my program manager. Fast forward 17 years, 265 days later, I stand in the footprints of our very own co-founder and CEO, Sandy Castro. And just in case anybody was wondering, those are huge shoes to fill. So my 2 feet print fit inside of her left big toe. The image between Sandy and I is her vision in action. Leadership is about creating opportunities for others, and Sandy fiercely created opportunities for each of us to stand where we are today. She always said that each one of us touches 1,000, and so we are exponentially capable of so much more than just ourselves. So as the program manager of the present, I like to describe my role as a facilitator of opportunities for our interns at i.c.stars. And each of you sitting here today created those opportunities that I'm fortunate enough to help our interns engage with each day during their program at i.c.stars. An opportunity to engage with experiential learning, an opportunity to find and engage with a mentor, an opportunity to see themselves in places they didn't believe they belonged, an opportunity to lean on their support systems while they muttered about code, geek week, and pips in their sleep, and of course, an opportunity to eat magic chicken. And of course, vegan delights. And maybe a little halal too. Shout out to Jazz Ghoul's family for opening it up for us. It truly is like facilitating these opportunities is like facilitating the action of herding caterpillars. I know you might be thinking, why caterpillars? Well, it's because caterpillars are worth the wait. You're worth the wait. Because you metamorphed into butterflies. And butterflies are nature's examples of transformation. With that being said, I'd actually like to welcome one of our butterflies from Cycle 54, Monte Ellis, to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Today I stand before you, reminiscing about my time at i.c.stars, a journey filled with cherished traditions. Among these, there was one that truly stood out to me, high tea. For those unfamiliar with high tea wasn't a tea party. It was a daily tradition where we sat alongside esteemed business and tech leaders every day at 4 p.m. Surrounded by innovation and ambition, we kicked off each tea session with introductions, a chance to connect and learn from those beside us. Sometimes, as an aspiring author, I was introduced akin to my literary dreams, which caused me to reflect on what it truly means to build a story. Aren't we all authors in our own right? Some use pen and paper, but we all wield words and actions to script our own individual narratives. So let that sink in. Each day, we're writing our own stories, chapters filled with triumphs, challenges, and growth. So tonight, I invite you to honor the original author of the i.c.stars story, Sandy Castro. Whose guidance penned chapters in each of our lives. And together, let's celebrate the power of storytelling and the unwritten pages that lie ahead of us on our journey. Thank you.
Woohoo! Can you all just look around for a minute? Look behind you, look across from you. This is a full house. Oh my gosh, Tom's here. Yeah. A full house of beautiful people here to celebrate a moment in time, a milestone, a commencement. Yes. So before I get into the speech, here's what I want to say to all of you beautiful commencers. Congratulations. Yes, that's right. Now, Chris would be mad if I didn't tell you this. When you get your first paycheck and you're like, dang, this is a lot of money. Don't go to the car dealership and buy a Dodge Charger. Now, I don't know why that's the car that everybody likes. I think it looks like a monster, that car. Well, so don't get the Dodge Charger. What I want you to do is to go back to Michigan Avenue, one of the fancy department stores, Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, whatever you like, and go to the hosiery department. It's usually on the first floor. Hosiery is an old way of saying socks. You know, like the white socks. Okay, so then I want you to go and not look at any price tags. Just feel your way through the socks. And I want you to find the socks that are the softest, most luxurious, just stretchy, good, comfy, snuggly, awesome socks. And still, don't look at the price tag. Don't even look at the color. Just look for how it feels. And then when you find your socks, you'll know the socks. I want you to march right up to the cashier, put them down on the table, still not looking at the price tag. And when she says those socks are $26.95, I don't want you to back up and be like, "Ooh, that's too high." I want you to smile and say, "Yes, they are." Then take out your money and buy those socks. Now take your socks, and when you get home, put them in the drawer. And these are going to be your special socks. These are the socks that you wear on your first day of something great. These are the socks that you wear when you're nervous and scared and you don't know what's going to happen. These are the days when you just feel it in your belly, like something magical is in the air. Maybe the day that you propose. Maybe the day that your baby is born. The days that you know this is special. See, the thing about the Dodge Charger is that everybody will see you coming. They'll know, oh look, here she comes with a Dodge Charger. With your socks, nobody's going to know, but you. These are the socks that say, I made it. These are the socks that say, this is what I stand for. These are the socks that say, I'm standing in all the great work that our ancestors did, all the important work that I did. I mean, you, not me. And all the magic that lays in front of you. These are your socks. These are the socks for the days when you need grounding, when you need to remember what you stand for. Remember who you stand with. These are the socks that you wear when you call Monte and say, today was a good day. These are socks. And that is the gift that you give yourself, to know, to remember, to feel what it feels like to stand in who you are. Enjoy your socks.
Okay, and now I want you to just close your eyes and remember what it felt like to hear this on your first day at i.c.stars. Congratulations, cycle 54. 53 cycles ago, we started this amazing journey to develop 1,000 community leaders in Chicago who would be armed with technology skills to build anything they can imagine, and business skills to help us move in the direction of ownership. Business ownership, home ownership, owning our destiny. Today we stand with you, cycle 54, because from the neck down, we're all minimum wage. It's what we do above the neck that makes us knowledge workers. Now, Socrates said that wisdom starts with wonder. So what were you wondering when you found i.c.stars? Or when i.c.stars found you? Wonder yourself into the wisdom of this experience, because it is truly what you make of it. The secret of i.c.stars is that it's a tremendous responsibility to be an agent of change. Each one of us represents 1,000. And what's more is we're changing the face of corporate America. Literally. Each one of us will impact 1,000. So you were each chosen. You were chosen as leaders. You are the best and the brightest, and each and every one of you is here to prove something, to show something. We call it the I'll show you factor, and it was the marker of your resilience. And once you declared it in your interview, the interview was over, and everything else was just kicking it. You represent business, leadership, and technology, BLT. And all of your experiences leading up to this day will be needed. Now, we all learn through experience, so imagine learning and multiplying that experience with the experiences of others, and then experiencing this next journey together. Each one of us impacts 1,000. So bring on change. You are cycle 54. What legacy will you leave behind? What does cycle 54 stand for? What will you stand for as a cycle? What do you stand for as an individual? What will your legacy be? Legacy is the statement of change, and you are an agent of change, as are all of us. And some of us will witness, and some of us will implement change in technology, change in ideas, change in friends, change in colleagues, change in opportunities, and all of us will change the future. But to be an agent of change also means that we have to embrace change in order to affect change. To be an innovator is to be creative. So ask yourself, did I innovate today, or did I consume? An innovator versus a consumer. Because the shift from consumer to innovator is power. Later on, we'll reflect on how much we've changed, and you might even see it before other people do. And regardless of their resistance or acceptance, it'll take vision and love and power with moments of loneliness. And yet you will reflect each other as you embrace another way of thinking, of dreaming, of seeing, of change. Welcome, you change agents, for the future and for others. Enjoy writing the rules of your journey. Now, we're not a company of thousands, and yet we impact many. We're not a lecture hall, yet the lessons here are felt throughout our communities. We're not a majority, though we're also not a minority, because there's nothing minor about any of us. The power of 1 to the 22nd power. Our passion is reflected in the eyes of our team members, and we learn as a group, we learn as individuals, we learn for today and for tomorrow using the experiences of yesterday. If you come into this community with the goal of surviving, you will fail. You know, i.c.stars and the show Survivor started in the same year. Just saying. We're not like school, and you can't just show up. To make it through to graduation, to make it through is failure. It's when we strive to overstand, overachieve, and take the rest of us with us. That's what it means to raise the bar. So raise the bar. We expect you to. That's when you succeed. So for the power of 20 and beyond, we can affect change for our families, our communities, our former colleagues, our friends, and our future. From this moment on, we means all of us. This is your company. It's your future, and it's justice. So the truth of your responsibility is that this is your company and its success depends on you. When we exist, you have a community. And it's your job to define and grow our community through relationships, because each one of you will impact 1,000. So do the math. The future is now. Your seat costs $20,000. What will you do with it today? An investment was made in you and you and you and you and you and you to you. So invest. Invest rather than sacrifice. Because the difference between a sacrifice and an investment is what you feel you're giving up and what you're giving to the future. So invest. Invest in the program, invest in your learning, invest in the development of time, of leadership, business, and technology. Invest in each other and the future. Because this program isn't really for you, it's for your children. And for all the children born and unborn, we don't have the luxury to be mediocre. So in preparation for this amazing journey, see yourself as a change agent, think like a change agent, and notice the areas in your life that are in need of change. Journal and record your thoughts and feelings, because this moment will not be here again. I lied, because here it is again. This week is Team Week. You'll learn about each other, you learn about yourself, learn about how you learn about how culture affects change, and learn of where you will take your place as an agent of change. Next week, you begin as developers, as business people, and this week you'll use all of your experiences to develop your future as leaders. You are in the company of innovation, of concatenation, and of liberation. Look around the table. These are the future technology leaders. Look around the table. These are the change agents. Look around the table. This is the future. And as you look around the table, know that someone is looking at you. Welcome to i.c.stars.
Hello, everyone. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the intern that me and the cohort have identified as someone who has displayed not only determination and grit, but also integrity and kindness. Someone who throughout all that we've gone through has remained a cheerful disposition and hope within herself that she can complete and ultimately thrive, not only in the internship, but beyond. So please join me as I introduce you to Jasmine Nordnova.
Good evening, everyone. I started worrying. All right. Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the commencement of Cycle 54. I'm deeply honored to address you today on behalf of our cohort. I want to express my gratitude to everyone present for joining us on this special occasion. The journey of Cycle 54 has been both challenging and intensive for all of us. However, I can confidently say that the i.c.stars 4-month program has had a transformative effect on each one of us. From the very beginning, when we wrote letters to our future selves, to this moment, I have witnessed the determination of my cycle mates to pursue their goals. Every one of us has different background, and it's incredibly unique. We are resilient, curious, and supportive. Each member aspires to create a better future for themselves, for their families, and society at large. Being a part of i.c.stars is a great honor for me. Having all my wonderful cycle mates, supportive staff, and experts has been an amazing experience. i.c.stars fulfill their mission. They have done an excellent job preparing us for the workforce. I was 5 months pregnant when this program began, but now nine months pregnant. My actual due date was yesterday. So yeah, what is very interesting. Yeah. But I'm aware how quickly the 4 months went by. And I still can believe that we are at the moment of graduation. But it doesn't mean our lives with i.c.stars, it's over. Rather, it's just the beginning. Our duration was 16 weeks of hybrid work. We put in 12-hour days, both in person and virtually. Since day one, our days have been extremely busy with learning, professional development, and enhancing our business and leadership abilities. I recall the initial week. Everyone was getting to know one another and discovering more about themselves in the process. By the second week, we had already begun studying technical materials and programming languages. By weeks 3 and 4, we were studying new material for our assignment, creating a database for Pfizer's internal talent. This was a huge undertaking that our sponsor had entrusted to us. We presented our solutions proposals during the 5th week. Then we have to survive the dreaded Geek Week. Nothing quite prepares you for the intensity that Geek Week is at i.c.stars. It's often the time interns leave the program. All of the alumni kept saying, we'll see what will happen in this week. It's a week of memorization, assessments, and tasks that require quick and accurate completion. Is it easy? No. Is it fun? In hindsight, yes. We moved on sprint 2 to learn new project management materials. We then finished our final presentation during the 13th week. And congratulations to the geek, the winning team. But all teams did a great job. This reality of one project getting selected is reflective of the world we will be entering soon. Throughout the program, we also continued Sandy's tradition of high tea, where we regularly meet wonderful people from different backgrounds, sharing tea and interactive conversation. There were days when I was so tired and overwhelmed, and I just needed a hug from close people and to hear the words, "You were doing a great job." Unfortunately or fortunately, I was alone here. My family was in another part of the world, but my mom, she's here today. And to especially thank my mom for her unwavering support that has given me so much strength. She was praying that I would successfully finish my studies, and I am finishing now. When I was feeling so tired after my studies, I would tell myself, "You're just tired. Have a good rest. Have a good sleep. All will be great from tomorrow." And actually, these words were helping me a lot. I would say learning to use the positive self-talk to get through tough times, it's very important. It's been a great and unforgettable experience that will impact for the rest of our lives. But I wasn't myself in this journey. As I said, I had my son in my belly who went through this adventure with me. And once Rick said, "You are doing all this learning and coding, the baby will be already coding from birth." And I think so too. We got so close, spending 12 hours together every day. We became a family. Everyone was so generous in making others happy and giving each other warm feelings and memories. I understood that it's very essential for everyone to choose and surround people you admire and people who admire you. I am very blessed by the people who surround me now. In closing, I want to say how incredibly proud I am of each and of every one of you. As we embark on this new chapter in our lives, let us do with courage, with determination, and with a sense of purpose. Let us carry with us the lessons we have learned, the friendships we have forged, and the memories we have created during our time at i.c.stars. And let us never forget the incredible journey we have undertaken together and the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us. Thank you once again to everyone who has played a part in making this program impactful and meaningful. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, Cycle 54. Our teachers are right, and I look forward to seeing the incredible achievements that lie ahead for each of us. Thank you. Hey, y'all.
Hey, baby. Okay. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to honor a truly remarkable individual. His impact on Cycle 54 has been profound, evident through his selfless dedication to innovators like Geek Week and his thoughtful participation in our gift exchanges. His generosity extends beyond mere gestures. His willingness to volunteer for tech and behavioral market interviews reflects his genuine desire to uplift and support others. Through his actions, he embodies a spirit of compassion and fellowships that defines our community. Today, we express our deepest gratitude for your vital contributions by giving you this gift. Your kindness, humility, and commitment inspired us all. Thank you for enriching our lives and reminding us of the power of connection and generosity. Here's to you, Jeremy Washington. And to the joy and inspiration you bring to us. Come on, Jeremy. Okay, here you go. This is our gift to you. Thank you for everything you have helped us to get through this.
Clearly, I wasn't expecting to be up here. I really appreciate it. Wow, I really appreciate it. Now it makes sense when Larry texts me like, yo, where you at? Wow, I thought you was talking about the next person that was supposed to come up. Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're the best, Jeremy.
Thank you. What I would say is come back and do the same thing. Right? The next cycle will also need this, so don't disappear on us. Like, come back, help out. But of course, handle your business, get out there, get a career.
Okay, I have something else to say. All right, so dear guests, at i.c.stars, we learn a lot about gift giving. Gift giving is about leadership, and leadership is creating opportunities for others. When our cohort was considering who we would like to conduct our commencement address, there were multiple names in the ring. While the competitors for this very important part of our history that i.c.stars will speak, our next speaker was undeniably voted most likely to be a gift. We wanted to gift our families, friends, and the whole i.c.stars community with a gift we received during our first week at i.c.stars. We wanted to give a remarkable opportunity for all of you to be inspired and motivated by a true architect of success. Our esteemed speaker possesses the rare gift of unlocking the untapped potential within us and igniting the flames of ambition. Through their captivating words, passion, and boundless wisdom, they will transcend barriers, instill belief, and propel us towards our loftiest aspirations. Let us embrace the invaluable insights and inspiration that our distinguished speaker will gracefully bestow upon us. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to a visionary leader and unparalleled motivator, Curtis Webb Ray Hill.
I was trying to figure out who she was talking about. I think that everything we do in life should start and end with gratitude. So to the entire Cycle 54 and everyone present, I would just like to say thank you. Thank you for being present, not for me, but to show support to the wonderful men and women who are making their commencement today. Let's give them a round of applause. Before I delve into my presentation, I am so glad that I reheard Sandy's sock message because I heard at the last graduation and I missed one key component. And that component was don't look at the price of the socks because I went into Gucci and I felt. But when I looked at the price, they weren't $26. I put them down and I backed out gracefully. This is hard for me. It's hard for me because being a recovering educator, I do not like commencements. I think that people have the wrong idea of what a commencement is. I think we go out and we spend thousands of dollars renting limousines and beating our faces and buying tuxedos when that is not the idea of a commencement. So when I tried to put into words what a commencement is, it was difficult. So let me start with what a commencement is not. A commencement is not a destination, because if it were, after tonight, we couldn't put anything else in our GPS, and we couldn't go beyond what tonight stood for. So it is not a destination. A commencement is not a designation right now because we're not placing doctor or lawyer in front or behind your name. So let me give you 3 things of what a commencement is before I run to my seat. But before I do, I want to tell Jazz that the baby waited because he too wanted to see you commence. A commencement is a moment. It's a moment for you to pause and catch your breath. because 4 months of 12-hour days brought tears, pain, agony. But tonight it was beneficial because it brought tears of joy. It's a moment for you to say, look how far I have come. And for those of you who are believers, you can say, I don't believe he's brought me this far. Just believe me. So commencement is a moment in time for you to catch your breath. But not only should you catch your breath because it's a moment, it is also a movement. Where do we go from here? Movement is dynamic, and a commencement is just set up so that everyone can see the dynamicism that lies within you from your training from Geek Week to the one, I forgot where they snatch all the food from you. Even until tonight, you have been on a journey. And that's why tonight is not a destination. But I think most importantly, a commencement is a measurement. So let's try it again. A moment, a movement, but it's also a measurement. It's an opportunity to see how far you have grown in 4 months. I remember day one when I stood in front of you and asked you this question. Would $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year change your life? And all of you said yes, because it's a measurement. I remember the eagerness that you sat there with and the anticipation of being tired at night, because I was too. But I told you that if you hung in here, if you stayed the course, that on the other side of commencement, there would be an opportunity that would not only change your life, but everyone's life who is connected to you. Yeah. So tonight is not the end. Tonight is the moment you've been waiting on since you signed up. It is the culmination of the movement of 1 week to the next, 1 day to the next, but it is also the measurement. Not only the measurement of you, but for the fortitude of those who have gathered in this room and online to see you commence. So I started this by saying everything that we do starts and ends with gratitude. As I travel the nation, I end every speech with this. I feel that there's a person in all of our lives that we could say this about. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for you. And for some of us, and for some of the people across the nation, their people are no longer with us. So I have them write a note. But tonight, I want every intern to find your person in the room. And I want you to repeat these words. So that means you're going to have to get up and move. Except, Jazz, we're going to have your person come to you. I want you to find your people, no matter how many of them there are. And I want you to tell them this. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for you. Come on, find your people. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for you. Some of you have mothers and fathers here. Some of you have children and aunties here. Some of you have grandmothers and grandfathers here. Some of you have spouses and girlfriends and boyfriends here. I wouldn't be who I am. Find your people. If you don't have a person here, come here with me. Come on. Come on, don't be afraid. Come on. Go hug Sandy. Go hug somebody. I wouldn't be who I am. You wouldn't be who I am. Come on, mama. We're going to wait on you. Come on. We're going to wait. She's coming. So we're gonna wait on you, Mama. You took a 10-hour flight to be here. Let's all stand and give Mama a round of applause. Come on. Come on. All right, you may be seated. So cycle 54, as I leave the stage, I want you to know that you are the stars that I see. Thank you. You are the great night.
I was looking for it. I was like, where is that? So, despite the best efforts of our next speaker, the weather, the traffic, and flying into Chicago have them so delayed that we still want to make sure that we honor them. And so, I want to bring to the stage our other butterfly, Ricardo Jimenez, to talk about our next speaker.
Thank you, Brandy. Hello, everyone. I have the pleasure of speaking about this person, someone who has modeled leadership, passion, vulnerability, passion, commitment for our cohort. She has played both quarterback, free safety, and master cat herder to benefit from the talent of i.c.stars C54 cohort. To be clear, she has taken multiple plane trips, sent and received countless emails and phone calls. She has spent, I don't know how much time team wrangling, learning i.c.starsisms, learning improv, playing coach, giving gifts, both in essence and in the form of actual people. By the way, thanks for David. We love him. When we asked a cherished member of the Pfizer team how they would describe her, they said, and I quote, she's a dynamic leader who is excited by change and committed to equity and inclusion. She has been an engaged and encouraging sponsor to this cohort, offering ideas and support since the beginning of our time together. She not only energized our team, but she brought with her a fantastic team of mentors to work with each of our teams. We are grateful for her expertise, time, and dedication to our i.c.star teams. This experience would not have been possible without her. Unfortunately, this person was not able to make it here today, but she will still be watching her, and we still want to honor her and give thanks to her. This person is the Chief of Staff, Business Operations Lead at Pfizer. Her name is Carol Alfonso. So a round of applause for her, please. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, my name is Adele Dorsey. I'm the Director of Workforce Development here for i.c.stars Chicago. It's so nice to see so many residents and alumni here tonight. It makes me excited. So can I please have the program team come to the stage, please, and join me on the left here? Or just to the left, yeah. Larry, Brandice, Jennifer, Ryan, Jessica, Tandalea, Chris, and Sharonda. Thank you. Let's give it up for our program team. So there's so much I could say about Cycle 54, but I'm not up here to give a speech, so I won't. But one thing that's really exciting is that we have a lot of employers who have committed to hiring for the cycle, so we're just really looking forward to everyone getting those offers over the next month. So let's put some good juju in the air for that. So I'm going to read your name, and as I read your name, if you could come up and receive your certificate, that would be awesome. They're asking which way do they? Okay, this way. All right. First up, we have Amy Albany. Next up, we have Brittany Davis. The energetic Brittany Davis, I might add. Next up, we have Candice Campos. Gabriel Alvarado. Looking all cool with those shades. That's good. Next, we have Elia Bell. Jose Chacon. Next, my girl, Kayla Maddox. This next person is someone that employers are already fighting over, Kiana Fisher. You are very nice. Next up, we have Marianne Cueva. Mary has the biggest heart. MC kindness, I like that. Our superstar, Monte Ellis.
one thing to say. Are you gay?
Okay, our prayer warrior, Ricardo Jimenez. He will invite you to church too.
I want to say, Team Kaleidoscope, let's go. Woo, woo. First and foremost, all glory to God. So I thank God first and foremost, and thank you for every single one of you that came out. Thank you to the staff, every single one of you. We wouldn't be here without you guys. All the energy you guys gave us, all the knowledge and wisdom. Thank you guys to Sandy, Curtis, and of course to you as well. Thank you.
Next up, Mr. Salvador Galvan. AKA Sal. He's got impeccable style, guys. We could show up to the studio looking fly every day. Next up, the very dapper Tyler Roberson.
I just wanted to give a warm thank you to my family sitting in the crowd over here. And especially my grandmother, she's been by my side this whole time. And I just appreciate you for everything you've done for me when it came to money, picking me up when I needed it, everything. I love you so much. Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Ms. Yumi Sato. It's a very official handshake. Looks like she's ready for corporate America. Next up, we have Jazgul Numinova. And now for a very special resident who was out of the country for commencement last cycle, and we'd like to honor her today, Cecilia Orozco. Cecilia is the epitome of grace and determination. She's an excellent leader, and we're just happy that she could be here for us today. Oh, I want her to talk. Yeah.
for feeding me, for your time, for all the lessons that I learned with i.c.stars, with my teammate, with actually them here. I have Jonathan right there. My brother was also there. And thank you. I cannot say anything else. Just thank you guys.
Te queremos decir.
Before we finish, is there anyone else from Cycle 54 that would like to say
Okay. All right. I'd like to give a shout out to this land. I want to thank my family and friends. Cycle 54, my cohort, be the best cycle there is. And last but not least, I'd like to thank myself. Okay. Ilya, yes. I want to make sure everyone has a chance.
Hello everyone. Sorry, I got my diploma so fast that I didn't have a possibility to say a couple of words. I want to say thank you, the whole organization, i.c.stars, for the hope, for the chance that they gave it to me. And I promise you that I won't let you down in the future.
I would love to say thank you to my friends, Ebony and Kim. Thank you so much. Like, you guys have shown me that sisterhood is something that is so powerful. Thank you so much. And to my cousins, Asia and Leah, I love y'all so much. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to all my colleagues, you know, for being there for me, for others, sharpening each other. You know, the word that, you know, coming into i.c.stars that we talked about a lot was transformation. And I feel like that's what we got with each other, right? Transformation. So as we go out into the world now, like we're going out into the world now, being a different person, being sharpened with the skills that we already had and coming out with new skills. So that's what it's about. So as you guys go out, just encourage every single one of you guys. Let's go transform because we need a lot of transformation in this land. So God bless you guys and thank you for everything.
I told y'all he was a preacher, right?
All right, so you've seen me enough, but I thank my family, I thank my cycle mates, but there's two people in this crowd. Nick and Anton, stand up. These two, along with one more named Julian, have been by my side this whole time. And I love you two both. Thank you for all of your support and being here by my side this whole time.
Beautiful speeches, everyone. Okay, so I want to welcome back Ms. Brandy's Papa to the stage. And while I'm here, I just want to give you some praise. I know you didn't ask me to, but Brandy's has started really with Cycle 54. I think she calls them her babies. And you know, with so much change going on in the organization, stepping into a new role can definitely be challenging. But I think the bond that they have with each other and also that they have with her is very apparent. So thank you for your tireless work. It's so evident how much they love and appreciate you. So I just want to give you your
Sometimes I feel like this is that Twilight Saga and they basically imprinted upon me. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna love anybody else anymore than I love Cycle 54. I always say that I learn as much from them as they learn from me. And so I've been so blessed to work with you all. And while I feel a little sad that I won't see you every single day in the studio, I am so excited for where you're going. And with all that being said, and all the yammer yammer I'm doing, that concludes this part of the commencement. Please enjoy the reception. They'll open up the doors behind you. God bless you guys and see you around tonight. Can I get you guys to the stage with the